Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. How are you?
Fine. What about you, ma'am?
Fine. Can I have your resume?
Sure.
Your name?
My name is Gaurav.
So where are you from?
I'm from Warangal.
Okay. So this is the technical round.
Yes,
Okay. So are you comfortable with which programming language?
Java.
Okay. What is a class?
Class is a group of objects.
Okay. So what is class loader?
Class loader is a part of JRE, that means Java runtime environment, that dynamically loads the class into a JVM, that means Java Virtual Machine. So it downloads .class files from system hard disk to memory. It checks whether the bytecode instructions are correct or not. If they are not correct, they will just simply terminate it and show error messages. If all the bytecode instructions are correct, then it will provide the class loader subsystem will provide a memory for the .class files.
Okay. So what is sandbox model?
Sandbox model is means security for Java. It is done in three different layers or steps. First one is class loader. Every different systems have different .class files, so it checks every .class file whether it is valid or not. Next thing is bytecode verifier. In bytecode verifier, it checks whether the bytecode is downloaded from that particular or authorized .class files by using the bytecode. So next,
Okay. So what is inheritance?
inheritance, a class which acquires all the functionalities of other class. The class which acquires all the functionalities of other class called child class or a subclass. The functionalities from where it is observed taken is called the class is called parent class or base class. The base class cannot contain all the functionalities that are present in the subclass, but subclass can contain all the functionalities, methods or etc. from parent class. There are multiple inheritance. There are many inheritance, like multiple inheritance, single inheritance, multi-level inheritance.
Okay. Multiple inheritance is supported in Java.
No, multiple inheritance is actually supported in Java using interfaces.
Interfaces. Then what is interface?
Interface is similar to a class, which are having
Okay. So what is a string?
stringers group of characters that are determined in double quotes.
Okay. So what are the memory allocations available in Java? What are the memory allocations?
There are five types. There are five types of memory allocations, like method area and heap, Java stacks, PC registers, and native methods. First of all, coming to method area, the class code and method code, as well as static variables and static methods are stored on method area. Coming to heap, the objects are created in heap and stored in it. In Java stacks are it is a process of LIFO, last in and first out. So it is the area where the methods are executed. The Java stacks are divided. Into some parts called frames, where each frame consisting of different methods to be executed. And coming to the PC registers, it contains the instructions or contains address of the next instruction to be executed. Whereas in native method, this is a method area. This is a kind of method area where the methods of C and C++ uh, executed or executed.
Okay. So what part of memory stack or heap is cleaned in the garbage collection process?
Whatever heap or stacks in garbage collections, garbage for collector firstly marks the unreferred objects, and then in deletion process it deletes the both unreferred objects from the heap or stacks.
Okay. So differentiate between program and process.
Pro- Program is a set of instructions. Program is a set of instructions that are designed to perform a task, and whereas a program is an interface of a class which is being executed, whereas it is program is a passive, and process is an active.
Okay. Can we make a main thread as a daemon thread?
No, we cannot make main thread as daemon thread, because at the starting of the program we have to make a daemon thread, but as soon as program runs, the main method runs from there. So we cannot make a main method as daemon thread. Main thread as
Okay. So differentiate between NoSQL and SQL.
SQL is relative database, and NoSQL is distributed data type, whereas SQL is scaled vertically, and it is scaled horizontally. Whereas SQL is a static schema, and whereas NoSQL is dynamic schema. SQL or works on tables, using tables, whereas NoSQL performs on documents, graphical graphs, and key based and key pair based. That's it.
That's it.
And
Hmm.
it uses SQL, and it uses NoSQL unstructural query language.
Okay. So how to remove duplicate rows in SQL? Okay, you need to write down the query. Okay, na? So listen carefully. What is the query I am asking? How to remove duplicate rows in a table? For suppose if the row is repeated for multiple times, how you can delete it? Okay, write down the query.
So this is query for multiple times repeated multiple repeated rows, to delete a multiple repeated rows. Re-
Okay. Group by ID.
Group by.
Group by ID having count of ID greater than 1. So you need to use group by clause and having clause also.
Okay. Oh, sorry, having.
Group by ID.
Group by ID.
If the repeated rows you are having means on which column you need to apply? ID column,
ID.
right?
Yes,
Having count of ID greater than 1. Write down, I will give you one query. Again, write down the query for that. Write a query to find all the employees whose salary is between 5,000 to 10,000.
Okay.
Okay, write down the query. So the persons whose salary is there between 50,000 to 10,000, 50,000 to 1 lakh.
Okay.
Okay, na? Or any range you can take, either 5,000 to 10,000 or 50,000 to 1 lakh. Right. Okay, that's fine. So write a query to fetch the department wise count of employees, okay, sorted by department count in ascending order. Okay, did you understand my question or shall I repeat it?
Repeat.
Repeat. See, write a query to fetch the department wise count of employees, okay, sorted by department count, okay, in ascending order. Yes, write down the query for that. Order. Why you are writing ordered, grouped, order by? Okay. Now write down another query. Write a query to calculate the even and the odd records in a table.
Okay.
For suppose table is there, you need to retrieve odd records. That means 1, 3, 5, 7 like that, and even records 2, 4, 6, 8 like that.
Okay.
Write down the query for that.
Wait.
That is for even number retrieving.
Yes.
What about for odd number? See, roll number comma 2 brackets close then equal to 0.
Okay.
So in the same way, how we can retrieve odd records?
All records.
Equal to only. Why you are representing not equal to symbol? Is it possible? Equal to 1. So when you are doing modulo, if the remainder will be 1 means it is going to retrieve odd records.
When we divide it, if remainder is 1, it is odd.
Yeah, have your seat.
Thank you.
So your technical round is completed. Okay. So what are your salary expectations?
I'm not expecting much. I'm expecting according to my skills and my skills provided in a resume, as well as my academic, my graduation, and as per company norms and conditions.
Okay. Will you work on weekends?
Yes, madam.
Will you work in overnights?
As I'm a hard worker, I'm willing to work more overtime.
Overtime. Okay. So do you have any questions to ask me?
Is there anything I have to improve?
Yes. So while writing your the queries, not only the queries, while you are saying answering, you are not having confidence. Okay. So please improve your confidence levels. Okay, now and okay, that's it, and improve your communication skills also. Okay, but most of the people are not giving a proper sentence formation. Okay, now please make proper sentence formation, and yeah, that's it. Okay, your interview is completed. For further information, our HR will contact with you.
Thank you.
Okay.